Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's Auditing Yorkshire. So I'm back for round 2 guys in Steeton. We're just approaching Millennium Business Park. So when I came the last time in the previous video, you will have seen or heard it was in actual fact a weekend. It was Saturday. I did manage, I wasn't going to post a video, but I did manage to get a good interaction with security and have a good look round the site. But like Gramber Wilds and all that kind of stuff was shut, so we're going to come back. It's going to be busy. We're going to check it all out.
In Steeton.
But West Audit Report.
With the AY.
Yeah man. And I've got some new bait. Check that out guys.
Little binoculars.
That's my new bait. So I can go hands-free and I can stand I can stand and watch people with these.
Yeah.
And that's going to trigger some people, that, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah. If they want to.
So a big massive shout out to 3 Times Audits, because he was the guy who inadvertently gave me the idea to do this,
right.
and I've not even told him.
All right. So he clued you up with it and gave you the idea.
Well, the last time we were out on an audit with him in Barrow and Furnace, we go this way.
He had some, did he?
He had somebody. We just stood at this gas place, just this refinery or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Just
using them.
Just looking through binoculars, filming up GoPro.
Got upset?
Oh, he got triggered, mate.
Oh man,
Got triggered.
A set of binoculars. Could have been looking for birds.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So
what
I established last time I came here is the Millennium Business Park itself is open to the public.
Yeah.
There's an implied right of access.
There's lots of different companies.
There's Acorn Stairlifts is one of the main ones. There's Gramber Wilds round the back. Now anyone from Keighley will know what Wilds is all day long. It's a bakery, a little bit like Greg's, a little bit like Coupons.
Yeah.
They're round the back. That's their head office, their manufacturing base.
Right.
They've got all the silos and stuff round there, so you'll see that when you go around. Security vehicle doesn't look like it's moved since I was last here. It's over there with Battenbergs. Yeah. It's just missing a blue light.
So this is everybody's car park, is it then?
Yeah.
Quite a nice building. Quite a nice building.
So obviously we've got the beck.
Look at that, everybody.
We've got a nice little beck.
Beck running down. Nice pleasant bridge across it.
Let me just see if I can get these binoculars focused in. Bloody hell, I've not used binoculars for years. Right. MR55VJD. Just about make that out.
Right, so not fantastic, but...
No, I mean,
up at the trees.
to be honest, mate, what do you expect for a £5?
Yeah.
You know.
Like here, they've got pinned on there, squirrels. So
£5 from...
squirrels in this area.
£5 from charity shop.
Yeah.
Right, so I did a bit of a brief overlay of this company when I came.
Yeah.
So basically, Acorn Stairlifts deliver to over 80 countries nationwide.
80 countries?
Yeah, well, worldwide.
Right. They are big and popular.
Yes, everything's done. So they've got 2 bases.
Yeah.
One in Scotland.
Oh yeah.
And one here. This is the main base. This is head office. This is where everything's, well, things are manufactured elsewhere. Like they've got a site in Shipley.
Yeah.
They've got various sites around the country.
I know of the site in Shipley.
But this is the head office.
Right.
Staff entrance, reception, and all that part down at the bottom, what you can see from that wall to the end of that wall, that is all factories. That's where all the chairs are made from scratch.
Right. Disabled down here. I haven't seen any charging points.
So there is some at the bottom, but everything.
I like the glass front.
Everything's done here. This place is open to the public. Sorry, this place is open. It's a call centre, so it's open 24 hours a day.
I get that. So what's up here then?
As I said in the previous video, they've got different departments. They've got a recommend a friend department where people will sit. It might be a group of 6. They'll sit making outbound calls all day long, ringing people who have had Stairlifts, who have been a customer,
Yeah.
asking how the product is and do they know, have they got anyone they could recommend?
Oh,
And
right,
you could
right.
get yourself £50.
Oh,
They also have another department,
yeah,
what is inbound calls
yeah.
for new customers.
All right.
There's also a customer service department.
You know a lot about this company, don't you?
Yes. So it makes a change.
Yeah.
It's
you know
usually
his stuff.
it's usually War telling me all about it.
Well, I could probably tell you about the mechanic size of it.
Yeah, go for it,
How
man.
the work. So each of the chairs have a motorised electrical system underneath, and they run up on the carriages. I've actually helped to fit an old system onto somebody's house. Well, on the inside of the house. And purpose made. So every little bend, every little step has its own little characteristic in every house. So they're not just off the shelf kind of thing.
Right, so I couldn't get in last time I came.
Yeah. So we'll go see the receptionist.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Nice. So, how are we doing, darling? You alright?
Just having a look around today.
So, yeah, came at weekend to have a look round on the outside. You know, structure of the building, the architecture, condition, all that kind of stuff. Thought I'll come back on a weekday, obviously when you're open. It'd be nice to come in. Obviously, the publicly accessible areas only. Just have a little quick look round. We shouldn't be more than 2 minutes, so there's nothing to worry
Might
about.
fly a drone out there, so we're just letting you know.
Who are you?
Members of the public.
Yeah, we're just doing a video.
Right.
Just gonna, you know, put on social media. Let
We're not-
people know.
We're not going anywhere where we're not allowed to go. We're not going to do anything like that, so we shouldn't need to sign in or anything.
Going to prohibited areas. We just want to
Yeah.
be in a public area out there and have a look around.
Just outside.
Yeah, just up and down.
Yeah, and we just thought we'd have a quick
We're not
look
going to go
at your reception
out back
area.
or anything. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
What's it actually for then?
what's it for?
Yeah.
We just make videos for social media.
Yeah, for like YouTube.
Do you want to
and-
speak to our social media people then?
Have you got a social media
Yeah,
department?
we've got media and design and marketing.
Oh, that'd be brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, for someone in there. could
If
talk.
there's somebody available, that'd be
So they
fantastic.
might do us a bit-
All right.
Yeah.
And then we're not stepping on anyone's toes or upsetting anybody.
Yeah, so, I forgot to tell you, somewhere around the world,
There's some stairlifts.
every 8 minutes,
Really?
Acorn stairlifts are being fitted.
So that's their wall map of
I
their...
forgot to tell you.
Wow.
So,
8 minutes. That's amazing. And the good thing is, it's a Yorkshire company.
yeah, we've got United Kingdom, open 1992. Germany opened in 2008.
Yeah, so if you guys are kind of thinking of getting a stairlift, this is the company that you need to come to.
Just going to switch
Just have a
cameras.
look on there.
Right, just switch cameras because I'm getting some resolution problems on the GoPro because I'm inside. So yeah, 1992, the United Kingdom base opened. 2008, Germany. Germany's only got 66 employees. Call centre distribution, call centre manufacturing, global distribution, and head office over here. Italy, 2014, opened, 81 employees, call centre distribution. France, Belgium, and Republic of Ireland. So you can see when they opened as well. Australia, we've got a base in Australia with 45
New Zealand
employees.
there, yeah.
New Zealand, with only 12 employees. That must be a pork cabin.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I think you'll find that that's out of date.
Is
Is it?
Yeah.
Probably got a lot
Oh.
more places
Far
then.
more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've still got offices in all these places, what it's
Oh,
saying.
yeah, definitely.
Right.
Brilliant, is that?
So Orlando, Florida,
probably more
San Diego,
places as
New
well,
Jersey,
haven't
New
we?
York. I'll tell you what, I'm in New York next year, darling. I'm in New York next year. I'll pay Acorn Stairlifts a visit.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, you should do. You should do playing this video.
I really hope they come out and they're pleasant and they're polite because
You can give us some guidance so we're
obviously.
not upsetting anybody.
we've all seen the Platinum Stairlift video.
Nice, Junior.
Oh,
The
that-
People's
yeah.
Director who came out and tried to direct me, even though she's got absolutely zero customer service skills.
Yes.
Can I send you to the reception? All right then.
Come out, we want to start.
was 23.
Right up at the course of camera.
Right, there's a gentleman on his way down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Got loads of rewards. I won't get you any, darling.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We've got soon, Ryder.
It's all right. We're not doing no dodgy wit footage anyway. It's just,
Alright.
it's just what it is we go around. Oh, that's
Off your,
yeah. It has. Thank you. So we go around and we film businesses and just for social media.
Yeah.
Went to Platinum Stairlifts last week. Had an absolutely terrible experience with them. Yeah. Horrible customer service. People's director came out and started being really rude, bossing me about.
The world want the.
Absolutely terrible.
You don't want that, do you, when you're just going round?
Yeah, I came here Saturday and the security guard were very pleasant, very professional. He did come out to see what I was doing, but he didn't ask me to leave. He was very nice.
Lost you to it as
So,
long as
well,
you
he
know,
knew
you know what you're doing.
He knew what I was doing.
Well,
He knew I went off for
cause
it.
any trouble.
That's it, you're just going about your business, aren't you?
Well, we're
really?
just interested in stuff in Yorkshire that we can say, look, this is Yorkshire, look
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, it makes it
Very
interesting
proud of
for other
Yorkshire.
people, and doesn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
proud of what
To
goes
be
on
honest,
here.
I've done a lot of videos in Keith yourself. You've probably seen a few. Airedale Shopping Centre, security guards. A lot of people have seen that video. He's done all sorts, but obviously we're not going to start invading privacy, putting his cameras up to windows and looking in offices. We're not here to do that. Basically what it is, right, it's just the publicly accessible areas. So when you come through that door, so it's reception. You can't go any further, all the doors are locked, there's no admittance. That's not a problem.
No.
And then
Try to.
basically just see what kind of reaction we get, see if people want to tell us a little bit more
What's
about
it
the company.
like, yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
What's that wrong with that, is there?
no problem at all. You're doing a
I
marvellous
wear
job.
this because I don't want to be on this camera.
Alright.
I don't want people to know who I am.
Because he's ugly.
No.
Yeah, he's ugly. He was ugly duckling at litter.
Yeah.
Last one to crack out an egg. What are you joking for? Is that off limits upstairs?
Sorry.
Upstairs, is that off limits?
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy that's coming down, Duncan.
Yeah.
He'll be able to explain everything to you.
Oh, fantastic. No problem.
Should be down here any minute.
Our vision is to be the best stairlift provider in the world.
One of the other good things as well. Should put this on the video. One of the other good things. I mean, they've got the Union flag up, got the Yorkshire flag, which doesn't
Yes.
seem to happen quite a lot in companies. And then they've got their flag, which is great,
Yes.
like a trifecta.
So I knew somebody who used to work here years ago,
Oh, so they give you a lot of insight.
so that's kind of why.
You know so much.
Well, one of my ex-girlfriends actually. But that's how I know so much about the place.
Yeah. Could this be the gentleman?
When we leave here, if you turn left,
Yeah.
there's another doorway, and they have like prop
It is, that's,
prop stair
Is
lifts.
that who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go out and speak to him.
All
then.
right then.
Hi, darling.
Sweetheart.
Okay, thank
Appreciate
you.
your help.
Thank you very much. Here, keep up the good work, you know, because are you a very receptionist?
Right.
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 Zero patronisation, but this is how receptionists are supposed to behave. Pleasant and nice to members of public, even if we don't know what we're doing. So, massive respect for that. Thank you very much. You have a good day, won't you, darling? Hello, Duncan.
Kev? Yeah.
Kev.
Duncan Smith.
Kev, how did you know my name? Did he tell you?
He told me. I told him.
Right, I came, very briefly, I came on Saturday, had an interaction with security, came out, see what I was doing, because I was walking around building,
Yeah.
filming. He was very nice. He didn't ask me to leave. Obviously, he's got something about him because, you know, he's got a brain because he didn't ring police.
Yeah.
Because he saw a guy with a camera.
Yeah. Well, there's no need.
I said, we're going to come back next week, have a look in reception, because we're going to go look at Wilds as well.
Yeah.
I thought, do you know what? I've given a bit of information about this place, but I went to Platinum Stairlifts last week.
All right.
We make videos for social media. Now, Platinum Stairlifts, we had, I had the People's Director come out, and basically, she was really cocky and arrogant, asking me to leave. I'm there bigging their company up, or trying to promote their company, because any exposure,
A lot of people don't understand.
it's good exposure. It's free publicity.
It is, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And you might think, right, yeah, we're worldwide. We've got umpteen customers. We're worldwide. We don't need it. We don't need the exposure. But hey, there might be someone.
It's all good.
There might, do you know what? There might be someone sat down in Sheffield, for example, who might not have ever heard of you.
Listen, when I came to work here,
And might want a stairlift.
I didn't know how big this company was, because I remembered this company coming here from Bradford long before I worked here. So when I applied for a job here, obviously you do the research, don't you?
Yeah.
I had no idea then how big it had become, this company.
Yeah.
It's huge. We make about 70,000 stairlifts a year, all in the UK.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a minute about what the factories are, but nearly 3/4 of those go abroad. So,
Seeing the wall chart on there, you've
Yeah.
covered quite a vast area of the world.
so,
Well, it's worldwide.
you know when people say Hoover when they mean a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, everyone knows who over
If you
are.
go to North America,
Yeah.
people will say Acorn. Have you got an Acorn? When they mean a stairlift.
Have you got an Acorn?
Yeah,
Right.
because we're the biggest, we're a British company, but we're the brand leader in America. Which is a
He's
big
off to
achievement.
New York next year,
Yeah,
and he's,
Yes.
he's going to go see your company over there.
yeah.
So you've got an office in New Jersey, haven't you?
I mean, we're on 4 continents basically, so we go all through Europe, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia,
Well,
North America, Canada.
I mean, we'll see if I can get there. I've got a few places to visit, you know.
Yeah.
Central Park, Empire State Building, the new World Trade Centre, Statue of Liberty. They're the 4 main places I want to go. Oh, else I can fit in between will be
Talking
brilliant.
about today then, we're just going to have a little wander up and down. Is it
Yeah.
alright if we go to the edge?
As far as that, I'll tell you what
What's his limitation?
Well, as I understand it,
First and foremost, Duncan, if I can just interject,
Yeah.
do you have any jurisdiction over Millennium Business Park? Because there's other companies
shared
here.
access. There's other
Shared
companies.
access,
So
right.
I'm not going to say you can't do it, you can't
Right,
do it
right.
outside. You know, but I was just going to say,
What's
as far
your
as I know,
preferences?
that gate there
Yeah.
marks the end of the public highway.
Yeah,
Yes,
we won't
yes.
go beyond that.
So beyond that, well, I'll walk up with you if you want.
Well, it's just fans
So,
there
yeah,
anyway, I've seen them.
Well, no, we have 2 buildings with this and the next one up.
Right,
Wow.
so,
Bigger than we thought then.
if you
Let me
just...
tell you what we've got.
Let's walk and talk.
It's just nearly knocked me out.
We'll go across there and I'll show you.
So if I can just quickly see if I can see it from here. I just want to show you something very quickly. So,
How is it with job opportunities to people? Is it always vacancies for jobs going? We nearly always have vacancies.
right,
If you go on the website, there's a careers link.
that building there, is that yours as well?
Have a look
Yeah.
at that. We could maybe put that on the channel
Yeah.
as well for
Yeah.
people to jump onto.
So down this side,
Yes.
that's the factory.
Yep.
To the right of the sort of staff entrance,
Okay.
that's the factory, which goes sort of 3/4 of the way back, and then beyond that is Wilds.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's the factory. That's offices,
Yep.
and that was quite a way back.
And all about the departments, you've got recommend a friend, you've got your inbound calls, you've got your customer services. Now, apart from customer services, inbound calls, so your inbound department, that is customer service, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got your recommend a friend. Have you got any other departments?
Yeah, I mean that building up there now is all our sales department.
Right.
So these are kind of logistics and all the. Obviously, there's a lot of planning goes into moving stairlifts across the world.
I know,
So
yeah.
all that's in there. We have different departments that speak different languages as well. Obviously, we're dealing with in France, Germany, Italy.
Do you want me to be honest with you? I've been through most of this building
Yeah.
because I know someone who used to work here.
Right.
So I've been through most of it. Not been in factory.
Well, it used to be. There used to be a lot more people in there. Too many, which is why we acquired that building when it became vacant.
Yeah.
I used to sit just above the main reception there. I used to work just there, and it was kind of in the corridor. Well, it was a corridor, but it was a through area.
So, what's your position? Are you?
I work in marketing.
You're in
We call
marketing?
it creative, but I'm copywriter. So
Right.
basically, I write brochures or advertising material. I proofread all the manuals, things like that.
I mean, when-
basically anything that he's writing or checking for language.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Quite a
Oh,
high
right.
position in any company.
I mean, when she said we've got a
Part
media
of a team in creative, which
Yeah.
is
Well, I'll bring them down.
well, we've 2 graphic designers. So
Yeah.
we kind of jokingly call it the colouring in and spelling department
Right,
because
yeah.
you know we
That's
produce
good.
all the marketing
Yeah.
material.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. But we moved up there just 4 years ago.
Yeah.
February 2020.
Purpose-built building for that.
No, that
No.
was owned by another company.
No, we're already there.
okay.
And it had been empty for a while.
Yes.
And so we were getting to, it wasn't too full, but it was quite full in there.
Yeah.
So we acquired that building to spread out basically, and it's really good that we did, because I say we moved there 4 years ago, February 2020, so what came a month later?
Yeah,
COVID.
definitely.
So now we were one of the first departments to move up there. Well, we'll go up in a minute and I'll show you some
Okay.
bits from outside. So up there is the training department, training academy. So
Right.
we bring in engineers from all over this country and from abroad who come to learn to work on our stairlifts, because we employ engineers direct, because then we know
Yes.
that they're properly skilled.
I know somebody who works here as an engineer. I think he got trained up by you. You do training, don't you?
Training
And,
academies.
and now he goes abroad and he gets sent all over and stuff. And I know him quite well. And if the person who I think who thinks I'm talking about them, if you're watching this video, you bang on, it's you. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want anyone to feel like they're going to get in any kind of trouble because I've just rocked up with a camera. But yeah, I do know somebody and he absolutely loves it.
Yes,
Best thing
it's
he
a
ever
good
did.
company to work for. It
Yeah.
really is. I mean, it's privately owned business still.
Yeah.
It's a British company, as I say. We go, you know, I'm not here to sell it to you guys.
No, I know you're not.
But we do, you know, we're a worldwide, a global company now.
Yeah, the thing is as well, it's Yorkshire.
It is.
I'm a
Yorkshire,
very
very much.
Yorkshireman like.
The company was started in Bradford
Yeah.
in 1992.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's come a long way in a fairly
It has in a short
distance,
time, really, for a company of this
and
size.
we're still pretty much West Yorkshire based. So we have this factory here
Yeah.
make curved stair rails.
Yeah.
There are 2 types of stair lifts, straight and curved.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. We've got a
Yeah,
straight
yeah, yeah, yeah.
staircase,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
straight
yeah.
stair lift. Got a curved, slightly more complicated. So you need a custom built rail for curved stair. So in there we make curved stair lifts, curved stair lift rails.
Rails, yeah.
We factory down at Shipley.
Yeah.
They make straight rails.
Right.
And then we've another factory up in Scotland, Haddington, near Edinburgh, and they do all the electrics because they're a specialist electric company.
Right.
So they do all the electric motors and things for the stairlift carriages.
Yeah.
But it's all done in Britain, and so it goes around the world.
Yep.
I was trying to explain that when we're walking in, but you've explained it so much better than I have.
Yeah, so we've three factories basically in the UK, but this is global HQ, so it's in West Yorkshire.
Yeah.
As I say, offices there, offices up there. When we moved up there,
Can we go have a quick
yeah, of
look?
course we can. When we moved up there was only the training academy moved in, or were moving in.
Yeah.
We moved in, and the post room that sends out all the brochures and things moved in.
Right.
And then COVID happened. So the training room shut down because nobody was coming in. So there was us in the post room. So throughout all the first bit of COVID lockdown, there was like 4 people working in that building.
That one.
Yeah.
Room to yourself all day.
40,000 square foot, 3-story
I know.
building.
I know. We'll have a floor each.
We did have a floor each.
We'll have a
you know,
floor
we could have
each.
a floor
But
each. We could
we can spread out a little bit.
Yeah. But when lockdown ended, and people coming back into work, it meant that we could spread out a lot more.
Well, I'll just tell you now, Duncan, right? When I came on Saturday, it was quiet going on about. I had a really nice peaceful walk around. Got left alone for the vast majority of it.
Yeah.
Now, I did set my drone up. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing that footage,
Yeah.
I can, if you want to give me your email address and write it down for me,
Can do that.
I can send it to you. You can have a look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not brilliant, to be honest.
No, it's fine.
It's the roof.
Where did you
it's,
do it from?
Yeah, the roof's not
They
brilliant.
do it from down there.
Did it from public highway. Because by law, Unless you've got
Yeah,
permission,
yeah,
you can't set off from private
Yeah,
property.
no, well, I mean, what I was going to say is if you wanted to do it from up here, well, I'm here, obviously.
I mean, he's got his, and I think he's wanting some.
You
So
know, better line of sight. From
with
up
your
here.
permission, we can take it
You
up.
don't want the airspace. As you know, but I can't fly from here without you.
What I'm saying is,
It's okay.
we can't physically put it on the ground
Yeah.
and set off from here because it's private
You can
land.
still do it from down there. So
You can do it from down there, fly over.
You get a better line of sight from up here.
If you did it from up here, I'd get a top side of all the. I certainly wouldn't let you do it.
Yeah. I mean, what you said about the roof, we are aware, and it's ongoing work. So part of the reason, again, why we acquired this building
Yep.
was that we can do more to upgrade that building.
Yeah, it needs
So we've got,
needs doing
there's,
up a little bit.
there's an ongoing programme of works for that one, and in fact for this one, because I said this wasn't brand new when we got it.
Do you know what? I don't think I flew over this.
No, well, you probably didn't appreciate it. It was part of the same.
No, I didn't.
So as I was saying, with the factory, we go from the front, obviously there with the offices.
Yeah.
The factory's beyond it, and we
And
go
then
down
it goes all the
to
way down there.
about between 2/3 and 3/4, and then the last part is on the line.
And that's large enough to cope with any demand at the moment. So you've no idea.
That's just our curved rail manufacturing facility.
You
And
see?
we've got, in fact, next month we've got a big new machine coming in. That would have been interesting for you. We've got a big new machine coming in there, a forming machine
Right.
Oh.
for the aluminium rails.
Yeah.
Which is it's just ongoing investment.
Of course.
When I came sat there, I didn't know about what manufacturing place. I thought it was just a shop. And when I walk round, you leave me say, and I'm thinking in my head, fucking hell, they've got their own fucking bakery on site. How much are they paying them?
That's a shop there. That's why a shop, and you can use that.
They've got their own bakery,
have
but
canteens
I
there
didn't
anyway.
realise, yeah.
There's a canteen in there for that building, and then
just
that top floor up there.
Just to check with you, Duncan, is it alright if I fly from this spot here?
Yeah, I don't see
Okay,
why.
right.
It's,
I'm going to put.
I want to tell you something, Duncan. I've been in your canteen, mate, many years ago. Many years ago. I got a bacon butter, and the lady gave it to me in a full, flat cake, whatever you want to call it. And I said, "Have you got a knife?" I said, "Don't you cut it in half, love?" I said, "Can you cut it in half?" She went, "Oh, no, we don't do that." I went, "So do you know what I said to her? Oh, it's all right. I'll do it. I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, won't I?" And I walked away. But I said it like I've just said it to you, like, "Oh, don't matter. I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way." And I walked away. Took my bacon butter because I knew somebody who worked in here. That she put a complaint into their boss because she knew that I were with them. And then they were like, "What you playing at?" And I'm like, "Are you taking the piss?"
That surprises me. But
I'm like, I simply asked her, "Do you not cut the bacon butter in half?"
they always ask. I know.
Crazy.
If you ask, they always said you had it cut in half. So maybe you had an impact. I don't know.
I don't know,
But
mate.
yeah. So as I say, that's the curved rail manufacturing plant, and then
Fantastic.
we've got offices on the first floor above it as well.
Brilliant,
Some
mate,
offices
brilliant.
there. And then the last part of the building is wild
Have you ever?
to the bottom.
Do you know what we're doing?
You have a good idea.
Have you seen videos like
I've
this?
Yeah, I've seen videos on YouTube.
Where people go around?
I've seen DJ. My favourite is a guy
Right.
called Northern Audits.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know him. Well, I don't know him,
Okay.
but I've spoke to
So
him.
he interjects some comedy into it, doesn't he?
He does. He does.
Good lad.
So and I'm clear with you. This is why they've called for me.
So that's why you've rushed
Because
around,
I
because
know-
you know exactly what we're
I
here
know
to
what
do,
you're doing.
and that's
I
why
know
you've
what
come
you
out.
need to do. I know you're no threat. I
Yeah.
know that it can be beneficial to us as a business.
Right, right. Listen, I'll just stop you there. Everybody who's watching this video now, I'm telling you, put this in your training room. This is how people deal with members of the public.
He's on it.
This is how company staff members deal with members of the public. This is going to be a training video somewhere in this country, mate. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, I've seen good interactions and bad, and the bad ones are when people. It's ignorance that causes problems, isn't it?
Yes.
And when people don't know what you are, what you're doing, what you're about. I mean, you've got your face uncovered, you haven't. That's fine. But people who don't know about this
Do you know-
kind of thing,
do you know what it
they're
is?
Suspicious.
Right? Do you want to know exactly what it is?
Uh-huh.
So the reason people cover their faces is, so I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think probably the majority of people who watch these videos already know, so I'm not telling them something they don't know. I'm going to enlighten you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So They probably do it for two reasons, right? One, if we want to raise a little bit of suspicion to get an easier interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's someone with a balaclava and a camera. What they're doing, is it hostile reconnaissance? If they're planning on blowing something up, right? That's one of the main reasons they might do it. A second reason is we have a lot of haters. We have a lot of people out there who run Facebook groups, YouTube channels for take the piss out of us, for mockers, for memers, they don't like us because they snowflakes, and we're all going to die and we're all going to get beat up. But I've been doing this nearly 2 years, right? And I've never had anybody come up to me on the street and physically threaten me because of who I am or what I do. I have people coming and shaking my hand and saying keep up the good work. So that's a powerful message to the trolls to get back under your rock and leave us all alone. But this is why my friend, for example, wears a mask, because his identity
He doesn't want his face
hasn't been leaked,
and that's fine.
whereas my identity has.
Right.
People know who I am. I'll say my name on camera.
You obviously don't have to tell me, but what's your channel then?
Auditing Yorkshire.
Right.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
Mine's West Audit Report.
All right. Yeah. There's a
Duncan,
lot of Yorkshire based.
Duncan, I don't normally tell people, right?
Well, you don't have to. I mean,
A lot of people,
and I'm not, obviously. I
they
don't,
put
I don't
privacy
people come out
complaints in
demand
and stuff,
you-
and they try and get the video taken down.
no, it's fine.
After this interaction, I don't think anyone here is going to do that. Like you said, it's publicity,
Yeah.
and any
The
publicity.
only thing you've got to
is
be
good
aware of
publicity.
here, occasionally the boss lands his helicopter on that grass down
Yeah,
there.
I'd have the alerts come up on this. I'd fix it
Even?
straight down.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that grass just here. So
Right.
occasionally, the guy who owns the company,
So we've got a helicopter.
he's got a helicopter. I mean, he's done well for himself, but he started the business as a one-man band.
Wow!
So he started, him and a van.
I'd love him to turn up now.
Well, he started with him and a van going round. Stairlifts are a product that some of them don't get used for very long.
Yeah,
For
yeah, yeah,
kind of obvious reasons.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
who get them might be in approaching the end of their life.
yeah, yeah,
So there is a market for good quality used stairlifts.
yeah.
So he
But
started basically by taking out used stairlifts made by other people, obviously made by other companies, and refurbishing them and then selling them on to a new owner. That was the way the business started, him in the van. And then obviously before long, demand outstripped supply, so he thought we better start making our own stairlifts.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how he started in Bradford in 1992.
Can you imagine
From
if he rocked up here now in chopper, got out, came over, started abusing us, and just completely ruined this video?
He's a very down to earth. He's still a very down to earth Bradford guy.
You know what?
Yeah. I mean, you talk about Northern Audits. He went to Halifax Police Station in my defence last year because I got arrested for opening a door of a police van,
Yeah,
and I got arrested for vehicle interference.
right.
But police broke every rule at book because it's an unarrestable offence.
No law against
There's no law against opening a door.
That's the bad thing.
I've got loads of silly videos.
Well, I say the boss is, he's done well. He's made money, obviously, but he's worked bloody hard for it. And
Yeah.
as you just said about haters, he has the same issue where people are saying, look at him, he's got all that money.
Yeah, but everyone does.
He's made his money.
Celebrities do.
Yeah, but he's made his work bloody hard for it. He deserves it.
I mean, look at all these celebrities. They get abused and they get cursed, and I don't like him because he's rich, and everybody gets it. There's trolls everywhere in the world.
Absolutely.
Always has been, always will be, until planet Earth is no more, and then they'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, so after we moved in here, we got a big new aircon unit on that roof over there, which you may have seen when you've been over. As part of that, we had a roof survey done, so there's work ongoing on that roof, and even on this, which is a much newer building. But even this has some issues on the roof, and they're being addressed as well.
See what?
We have a facilities department on site as well.
You see, what you'll notice about us is 9 times out of 10, we won't like go up to windows and record windows. Say if you got some other auditors coming here, they might go in your reception and start filming through office door windows. I've done it, so I can't be a hypocrite. I have done it. I think there's a time and a place to do it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think people set the tone. So if people, it's like your receptionist, fantastic. She is basically, pillar of this company. But she is how people should be acting. She's the front of the house. She's the first person people are going to see when they walk in, and she handled that situation absolutely amazing. She didn't ask what we were doing, why you're recording, turn your phone off. She was absolutely fantastic.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, you've been, you know, completely open with me, so I know a bit about auditing and about the videos you do, and you know, I don't see an issue with it.
Yeah.
So I have, because I work for this company, I did a document a while ago explaining to people who don't know what auditors are. So I kind of frontline staff.
You did that here?
Reception, security. So I
I
wrote
wish
a
every
document.
company did that.
No, just a brief document saying, look, if guys turn up filming with a camera, don't go running out, shaking your fist and saying what you're bloody doing, because they've every right to do it.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Every company
He's
should
dealt
be
with it
doing
before
this.
we got here.
Yeah.
I've done a document that's gone round
Yeah.
the people who need to know, facilities, security, reception, just saying,
Fantastic company.
if it happens, if they come, don't respond in a negative way. And if you want to, call me. So that's why she's called me and I've come down.
She was lovely down there.
Oh, yeah,
She looks a little bit short because of cameras.
Yeah,
and we were polite with her, and she was polite straight back.
Yeah.
And she says, I can get someone to come down and talk to you if you want. Yes, please.
The one thing I don't get with these videos, which is a bit of an aside, people always kick off about cars. Oh, you're filming private cars, you've got my
not
registration
interested in
plate.
cars.
I know, but
what's it matter?
What do they think you can do with it?
Right, so I'm here now, right?
So
I'm going to give you an example.
my car, that blue one.
Well,
No, but what I'm saying is I don't care because it's
I'm going to give you an example, right? VW there, what I'm pointing at, right? I'm looking at it, I'm zooming in, I'm bringing it back out. What's the problem? The people who are watching my video, do they know whose car that is? Are they interested in that car, or are they interested in the interactions in this video?
MOT check, isn't it? And so you can't.
MOT and tech.
Right, MOT, tax, insurance, who gives a shit? That's not something we're going to check, we're not bothered.
No.
You know,
Some auditors do that when they get
Why?
wound up. But I don't know why.
But it,
And it's
why
not-
get
it's
arsey
not an
about
issue.
cars?
the cars are out on the roads all
Who
the time,
cares?
aren't they? So,
Police are
Exactly.
more bothered about it.
We're in public
I'll
domain.
just show you. So this, let's say we acquired this in, end of 2019, and we started moving in beginning of 2020, and there's been a lot of work done since. It was, can't remember what it's called, something DTV. It was a technology company, so it's very well wired up for, technology. So it suits us really.
Yeah.
But it's, it's allowed us to spread out. We've got better facilities. So
Quick question. Does Gaffer own all these buildings, or the least?
no, he owns them. Yeah,
Bought them out?
Yeah. So this is our, this section here is our. You might just see. So if you want to, you can focus through there. You'll see it says Acorn Training Academy.
I mean,
On
yeah,
that
there's
side
people
of
in there, isn't there? But
I don't know.
well, I can't see him anyway from this distance, but I can just see the sign there, Acorn Training Academy.
Yeah.
So I can't see anybody in there, so I'm not filming anybody, but you can
So basically, we
see
bring
the sign.
engineers who work on our stairlifts. They come here from all up and down the UK and from abroad, and they get trained by our own in-house experts on how to work on our stairlifts.
Fantastic.
In there.
And just for record as well, anyone who's watching this video, Acorn Stairlifts are pretty much always taking on staff for
we'll
call
put
centre
we'll
work.
put links there.
If
Call
you go on
centre
the
work.
website, there's a careers tab, and
Yeah.
that takes you to a separate.
So
careers
I'll
page.
actually, what I'll do is I'll put that link in description. So all you have to do is scroll down to description, click on that link, it'll take you straight to the jobs page at Acorn Stairlift. Apply for a job. I've been here, I know a couple of people who worked here. Pay's not amazing. Where is it amazing? A nice company to work for, friendly staff.
It's a good company.
And you get to talk to people like Duncan every day. So
So this building, there's a training academy there.
Yeah.
This side we've got IT department. Quite a bit of the bottom floor is still empty, but we've got plans for that. There's talk of putting a gym in there, staff gym in part of it because it's not used.
and then what you want to do is you want to dock the wages £20 a month for gym use.
No, they're very good company like that way. The canteens are all subsidised, so you can, good food, at good prices.
Yeah, definitely.
They're a very good business that way.
Well,
So we've got sales are on the second floors.
yeah,
The first floors, and then up on top we've got HR and the canteen over this side.
fantastic.
So I say, getting this building has really allowed us to spread out, and it was invaluable. Just after COVID, when we were coming back in,
Yeah.
there were literally desks that were like 15 feet apart.
Oh, it's great. It's stupid, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
Oh, that COVID shit. I worked all the way through it, mate.
Well, I did too.
Start to finish. On the front line, with security on the front line of a supermarket. So I used to be one of them people's directors.
Right, okay.
And I quote people director.
Yeah.
Right. So I'd stand there, I'd say, right, I'll have 5 people, please, come forward.
Yeah.
Stand here, be like military, mate. Sanitise your hands. I don't want to sanitise my hands. Well, you're not coming in then, mate. Go on, do it. All right, I'll sanitise my hands. I need some bread. No fighting over milk. And then I used to be like, right, there's 5 people in. No, you stop there. You have to wait now till I say. I used to love it, mate.
Yeah. Well, with the rules.
I understand why power goes to people's heads.
We were busy when COVID first struck. We had it was a funny situation for us because obviously it tailed off. We were part of the medical and social care supply chain. Yeah. So we kept going throughout, but we had to have obviously very strict protocols for going into people. A lot of our customers, we understand, are elderly, more vulnerable.
Yes.
So they were the people that were shielding at home. But if they needed a stairlift, what do they do?
Yeah.
So
people like you.
But I were busy because when it first started, we needed to write a lot of protocols, a lot of safety protocols and things like that. And in fact, when it first struck, demand for stairlifts went up because if you can imagine, there were a lot of people in hospital who didn't really need to be in hospital for medical care, but they couldn't be discharged home safely because they couldn't manage the stairs.
Yeah.
So now we can put a stairlift in next day.
Yeah.
Certainly with a straight and even with a curved. That's, to be honest, the response time on curved stairlifts is what's put Acorn ahead of the game.
But were it COVID prices?
No, it was the same. We didn't
Oh,
change
it's
our
the same.
prices. No, we didn't change our
That's
prices.
another sign of a good company.
Well, there you
No,
go.
didn't
So
change
you
the
weren't
price.
selling like a pack of 8 bog rolls for a tenner. Right.
No, we were just, like I said, but
Small bottle of hand sanitizer for £4.
for a lot of people, being able to get a stairlift in the house quick when you're not urgently
Yeah.
meant the difference between being in hospital or being at home where they could shield safely.
No,
So
that's
we had
brilliant.
at the very beginning, we had a bit of a rise and then it tailed off, obviously.
Yeah,
But
fantastic.
the other thing with stairlifts is it's not a thing that you buy and forget about. They do need servicing, maintaining. It's a machine. It's got moving parts in it. It's got electronics in it. So we recommend that they get at least an annual service.
Well, yeah. Like a car, innit?
Yes, and so obviously we had to keep that going. And if somebody had an issue with the stairlift and a problem with it, we have to go and fix it.
Well, exactly.
So we continue providing that service. all the
Exactly.
way
I mean, you toast the bricks, you through it out and get a new one, but a stairlift, you're looking at paying thousands.
Yeah.
You can't throw
I'll
them
show
out.
you quickly. I'll show you the stairlift. I can't take you around the buildings.
No, we
for
appreciate
data protection.
anything.
I can't take you around
No,
the
that's
sales
fine.
floors and things, and I can't take you in the factory because even I can't.
Health and safety.
Stuff up.
Listen, don't worry about it. I
Well,
mean,
this room here, on just literally through these doors.
we've got a lot of stuff. We've got some other stuff to do anyway, so
Yeah,
we
you're
can't
gonna
sort
be
of.
busy. No, I will not keep you long. but
No, it's all right. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we won't be able to stay all day and have a look round and stuff. But this is brilliant, this.
But this room is, so occasionally we do get people who live obviously nearer to us who want to come and have a look at a stairlift. Right, so there's people in there at the moment. But
I won't film them.
we do have demonstrator units on site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Normally I'd take you in and give you a show, but there's people in there.
So what I'll do is I'll film the chairs, but I won't get the people.
Yeah. But, so we do, as I say, we do. People can come in and have a quick look.
Yeah, and try them.
They're obviously upgrading it at the moment. That's probably why those guys are in there. Yeah. But, yeah. I don't want to disturb them too much. So they're really busy.
Right.
And we have them again down in there.
Staff
in the
entrance.
staff entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw them when I spoke to security on Saturday. Well, what I'm going to do, anyway, that being said, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stop my video now. I'll have a quick chat with Duncan, and then we're going to walk down to Grandma Wiles. But massive respect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
This video needs to be in every single police station training room, private company training
We're not a
room,
police station.
every training room around this country. This video needs to go. So please give it a massive like, comment and subscribe. Give it a massive, just share it, guys. Send the message out. I'll probably put it on the vlogging channel as well, so it'll be going up on 2. But yeah, I'll pick it back up in a few minutes.
You cancel that.
Yes guys, so what we're Acorn Stairlifts. Wow. Big up to Duncan. Massive respect. Best guy I've ever met when I've been out on an audit. And that is sincere from my heart. Best guy I've ever met. That man knows his shit. This definitely needs to be a training video, guys. Definitely. But all that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. It's been an excellent second revisit at Acorn Stairlifts. If you've enjoyed it, give it a massive like, comment, subscribe, and get it shared out to as many people as you possibly can. Links in description for job roles and opportunities at Acorn. Also, my man here, West Audit. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.